Hey everyone. Today I just would like to share with you all the personal statement that got me into my number one choice, UPenn, early decision, 2026. Um, so here it is. So I don't know if all of you guys know, but with the common application for the personal statement essay, they give you some broad, vague questions to choose from. I chose from these, and I decide to go with the question: discuss an accomplishment, event, or realization that sparked a period of personal growth and a new understanding of yourself or others. And here was my response: there was something so comforting about the eyes of this stranger. In a random luggage store in Seville, on the last day of my homestay in Spain, I felt I'd found a lifelong friend, though our time together was limited to a 90-minute conversation. Talking with my Spanish host brother that night, I shared that I was proud of myself. A younger me would have panicked during the interaction in the shop. He never would have been able to make spontaneous, easy conversation with a stranger, let alone in Castilian. He would have needed a script prepared and memorized, leaving no chance for the unexpected. Up until the last few years, that's how I made my way through the world. I needed to know exactly how, when, and in what way I would do something before I did it. Whether studying for a test or rehearsing basketball plays in my bedroom, I tried to control the future to ensure my maximum comfort. But the comfort I'd always found in control started to feel uncomfortable. I'm not exactly sure why things shifted, but I could no longer enjoy the present when all I could think about was tomorrow. Gradually, I began to fear the unexpected less and welcome it more. Impromptu conversations went from a phobia to my new favorite pastime. I talked to everybody, wanting to know how my waitress felt about her job, how my Uber driver liked the city, how strangers' lives unfolded. It was okay if I stuttered or if I took an extra second to respond to a question. I'd found something that made me feel really present and alive. Now, I gossip with the Boca Raton Yentas at my grandmother's retirement club and get updates on their grandkids. I chat in Spanish with community members at the local food pantry and sometimes end up quizzing them for their upcoming ESL exams. Some might call it small talk, but I've learned that conversations need not be lengthy to be meaningful, and that these connections are anything but small. Because I find getting to know people so fulfilling, I've begun taking more initiative in facilitating connections between others. I planned a reunion for Miss Sella, a beloved retired Latin teacher from my high school who hadn't spoken to some of her former students in years, even decades. Watching both old friends and strangers reconnect and reminisce put a huge smile on all our faces. I helped build bonds within our Westchester Youth Congress after noticing how divided we were, with members sitting in cliques rather than working together. At first, my friends doubted my quote unquote corny idea of pairing up people who didn't normally interact, asking each to write something nice about the other and then share it. And yes, I'll admit the sharing was initially awkward, but we all felt awkward together. Once people started connecting and collaborating more, beautiful things happened. When Kayla heard Alex's group was organizing a 3v3 basketball league at the local park, she got her uncle's restaurant to donate hot dogs and Gatorade for the participants. When I brought Christmas gifts I'd collected for a domestic abuse shelter to a meeting, everyone sat together on the floor, chatting and laughing as they made cards for the kids and competed to see who could draw the best Santa. I love how small talk doesn't have to stay small in its impact. It can lead to understanding, cooperation, and even thrilling things like a roaring crowd of excited kids and their dads on the basketball court or a personalized gift under a tree. As I prepare to step out of my quiet suburb and into college, I couldn't be more excited for the unexpected. The people, the places, the experiences. I now find comfort not only in the things I can control, but in the wonderful surprises that come from being open to all the unscripted moments along the way. That's it. Thank you.